The year 2026 is shaping up to be a monumental year for travel to the United States. With the FIFA World Cup hosted across the nation, millions of visitors will be pouring in, creating unprecedented demand for accommodations. In this frenzied booking environment, finding a place to stay can feel like a victory in itself. But the rush to secure a spot can lead to costly mistakes, turning a dream trip into a logistical nightmare. The difference between a fantastic journey and a travel disaster often comes down to one simple thing: knowing where to stay. Today we're diving deep into the red flags you absolutely must avoid when booking your 2026 US trip. We'll cover everything from deciphering reviews and spotting fake photos, to understanding local laws and ensuring your safety. This isn't about fear-mongering, it's about empowering you to book with confidence. So, before you click that reserve button, let's break down the warning signs that should make you scroll right on by. First, and perhaps most importantly, the reviews. Let's start with the most glaring red flag: 0 reviews. If you don't like surprises but love cheap stays, you might be tempted by a brand new listing with a low introductory price. But avoid listings with 0 reviews. Every established, trustworthy rental had to start somewhere, but booking a place with no track record is a significant gamble. You have no independent verification of the photos, the amenities, or even the host's reliability. It could be a fantastic new property, or it could be a scam, a misrepresented space, or a host who has no idea how to manage a rental. With so many other options available, the risk is rarely worth the potential savings. Just as risky are listings with a very low number of reviews, say, under 10. These can be easily manipulated. A host could have their friends or family leave a few glowing 5-star reviews to create a facade of credibility. Look for the verified guest badge. This confirms the reviewer actually completed a paid stay booked through the platform. If a listing has a handful of reviews but none are from verified guests, move on. Also, read the content of the reviews, don't just look at the star rating. Are they specific? The morning light in the kitchen was beautiful, or the subway was a convenient 5-minute walk away, are good signs. Vague, generic praise like great place, nice host, is less trustworthy. Look for patterns. If multiple different guests mention a noisy street, a weak shower, or slow Wi-Fi, believe them. The host's response to negative feedback is also telling. A defensive or dismissive host is a major red flag. Next, let's talk legality. This might sound boring, but it can save your entire trip. Many US cities have strict laws governing short-term rentals. In places like New York City, Santa Monica, or San Francisco, most short-term rentals are heavily restricted or require specific licenses and permits to operate legally. An unlicensed rental isn't just a problem for the host, it's a huge risk for you. If a property is reported or discovered by local authorities, it can be shut down immediately, leading to your booking being canceled at the last minute, potentially leaving you stranded without a place to stay, in a city that's completely sold out. So how do you check? Look for a license or permit number displayed directly in the listing. Reputable hosts in regulated cities will proudly display this information as a sign of their legitimacy. If it's not there, you can often search the city's public database of registered short-term rentals. A quick search for city name short-term rental laws will usually get you to the right government page. If you can't find a license number and the host gets evasive when you ask, that's your cue to book elsewhere. An illegal listing often cuts corners on safety and insurance too. Third on our list, deceptive photos. We've all seen them. Pictures that look a little too good to be true. Unlicensed rentals or listings with fake photos often hide serious problems. Be wary of photos that are blurry, pixelated, or taken only at extreme close-up. A host who doesn't show wide shots of each room might be hiding something. The classic trick is the fisheye lens, which makes small rooms look palatially spacious. Another red flag is a gallery full of professional magazine-quality photos of the interior, but not a single photo of the building's exterior. Why wouldn't they show you what the building looks like from the street? Perform a reverse image search on a few of the key photos. You can do this easily on Google Images. If the same pictures show up on a stock photo site or in a real estate listing from 5 years ago in a different city, you found a scam. Fourth, and non-negotiable, is safety equipment. Your well-being is paramount. Illegitimate rentals often skimp on the most basic safety features. The first things to look for in the amenities list are smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors. If they aren't listed, ask the host to confirm their presence and functionality. Upon arrival, physically look for them. A missing smoke detector is a sign of gross negligence. Next, examine the locks. The listing photos might show a secure-looking door, but the reality could be a flimsy handle lock with no deadbolt. This is especially critical in apartment buildings or ground floor units. Also, check the policy on security cameras. Hosts are required to disclose any cameras on the property, and they are never allowed in private spaces like bedrooms or bathrooms. If a listing mentions security cameras on premises but doesn't specify where, ask for clarification. Finally, think about emergency exits. Are the windows painted shut? Is the fire escape blocked by an air conditioning unit? These are details that matter in a crisis. Fifth, let's consider location risks beyond just the neighborhood. If you don't like being isolated but crave peace, you might be drawn to a remote cabin, but you must skip rentals with no cell signal. Those isolated cabins are cute until an emergency hits. If you have a medical issue, a fire, or even just a simple problem like a power outage, having no way to call for help is a serious danger. Before booking, check the cell coverage maps for major carriers in that specific area. Don't trust the host's vague assurance of spotty service. If there's no reliable signal, the property absolutely must have a landline or reliable satellite Wi-Fi with Wi-Fi calling enabled. Also, consider physical access. That charming cabin in the woods might be at the end of a long, unpaved dirt road. Is it accessible during a rainstorm? Will it be plowed in the winter? Use Google Maps Satellite and Street View to inspect the access roads. If it looks like a washed-out trail, you might not be able to get in or out. Number 6. Payment methods. If you don't like risks but want convenience, pass on cash-only accommodations. Any request to pay outside of the booking platform's secure payment system is the biggest red flag of all. This includes requests for cash on arrival, wire transfers, or payments through third-party apps like Zelle or PayPal Friends and Family. Why? Because once you pay off platform, you lose all of the protections, insurance, and customer service support offered by the booking site. If the host takes your money and disappears, you have no recourse. This is a classic scam. A legitimate host will never ask you to pay outside the system. This applies to security deposits, cleaning fees, or any other charge. If a host asks, report them to the platform immediately and find another place. 7. Watch out for host-specific red flags. Strange host requests are clear warning signs. This can include overly intrusive questions about your plans, last-minute changes to the house rules after you've booked, or high-pressure tactics to get you to book immediately. A particularly concerning tactic is the last-minute location switch. You might get a message the day before your arrival saying, "Unfortunately, there's a plumbing emergency at the property you booked, but I have another great place for you." This is often a bait and switch, moving you to an inferior, cheaper, or even unlicensed property while the host pockets the difference or double books the original unit. If this happens, do not agree. Contact the booking platform support immediately, explain the situation, and they should help you find an alternative or issue a full refund. Number 8. The transit hub trap. Staying near a major train station or bus terminal seems convenient, especially if you're arriving late at night. But what's the neighborhood like at 3 a.m.? While some transit hubs are in vibrant, well-lit areas, others can be in desolate, poorly lit, or unsafe parts of town. Before booking that convenient spot, use Google Street View to take a virtual walk around the block. Look at the condition of the buildings, the lighting, and the types of businesses nearby. Is it a lively area with restaurants and shops, or is it surrounded by empty lots and industrial buildings? If you're arriving late, the convenience of being close to the station is negated if you don't feel safe walking those last few blocks to your rental. Often, booking a place a short 5-minute taxi or rideshare away in a more residential neighborhood is a much safer and more pleasant option. Number 9 is all about the fine print, policies and fees. Always review the cancellation policy before you book. An inflexible or strict cancellation policy on a brand new listing with no reviews is a major red flag. A confident host with a great property is usually willing to offer a more moderate policy. Then there are the fees. Surprise fees are a common complaint. Some hosts lure you in with a low nightly rate, only to tack on an exorbitant cleaning fee that can sometimes double the total cost. Always look at the full price breakdown before you commit. Also, read the house rules carefully. Are they reasonable? Or do they include strange demands, like prohibitions on cooking certain foods, or extremely restrictive quiet hours? Unreasonable rules can be a sign of a difficult or overly controlling host. Finally, let's put it all together with a quick checklist for a smart and safe booking. This is your final review before you click Confirm. 1. Verified reviews. Are there plenty of them? Are they specific, and are they from verified guests? 2. Legal and legit. Can you find a license number if required in that city? 3. Photos. Match reality. Do a reverse image search and check Google Street View. 4. Essential safety gear. Confirm smoke CO detectors, secure locks, and disclosed cameras. 5. Location and access. Check cell service and road conditions. 6. Secure payments only. Never, ever pay off platform. 7. Clear policies. Understand the cancellation rules and all fees. 8. Good host communication. Are they responsive, professional, and clear? If a listing passes all of these checks, you can book with a much higher degree of confidence. The 2026 travel season in the USA will be an incredible experience, but the surge in demand will also bring out opportunistic and negligent hosts. By being a savvy, informed traveler, you can easily sidestep the pitfalls and protect your trip, your money, and your safety. Remember the quick rules: verified reviews, functioning safety gear, and clear host policies are your best friends. Book smart and travel safe.
Stay safe out there. Subscribe now and turn on notifications so you never miss the next life-saving tip for traveling abroad or staying healthy on the go. Your safety matters. See you on the next video.